So you're stuck in mid-game, right? And you don't really know how to bridge the gap between Iono and the Psychic Gym. There seems to be a pretty decent level gap, and maybe you want to cross that as fast as possible. Or you want to overlevel for any other part of the game. Well, you're in luck because this is exactly how you get a lot of levels very, very quickly. So before I go into where and what, this is a picnic trick, so you will need food, you will need ham, pickles, mayonnaise, and ketchup. Once you have all of those things, you're going to fly to this Poke Center on your map, right next to the fairy gym, not gym, right next to the fairy team star up here. And you're gonna, if you haven't fought them already, you don't have to. You just have to be careful not to trigger the event. Just stick to your right. You're gonna come down to this little section down here, and you're going to make a sandwich. These Pokemon might be a little bit stronger than you, but don't worry, the Pokemon we are spawning should be relatively easy to take out. Do be careful of the terrestrialized Pokemon here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create down a picnic, have all of our amazing Pokemon come on out and say hi. The picnic should force most of the surrounding Pokemon to despawn. You're going to walk up to the picnic and click make a sandwich. Once you have that, it's going to, if you need to, read the tutorial. I've already played this. This is the second account, so I don't need to. But we are going to make a ham sandwich. If you don't have this already here, you can click X into creative mode, and you're going to select pickles and ham. You're going to hit plus to go to next, and then mayonnaise and mustard. And then, once you're done, you're going to pick your flag, and you will have yourself a ham sandwich. So, in order to do it, you just have to hold A, drag it over on top of the sandwich, make sure nothing falls. This sandwich is relatively easy to make and takes very little time, as I miss the pickle. And once you have this done, it should give you encounter power normal, level 1. The level 1 encounter power is perfectly fine, we only need that. And then once you finish the sandwich, you're going to get a lovely animation showing you the amazing 3-star sandwich you have just made. Like this. You need to click A. And then it will give you a lovely animation. See, all of them enjoy it. See, just as easy. And you get yourself a 3-star ham sandwich. And right up in the top right, you're going to see you have Teensy Power Fighting, Encounter Power Normal, and Raid Power Ground. We don't care about any of them besides the normal. So what you're going to do is you are going to pack up your picnic, and then immediately around you, you're going to see Pokemon of the Chansey variety start to spawn. So you can see them starting to spawn around here. They are going to be high 40s. I haven't seen one above 50, so if you have a Pokemon like I have Elegant here, who will be able to take them out, then you're just going to farm these guys for 30 minutes. Once you get 30 minutes, you're going to get a decent amount of XP for everybody. See, everyone just leveled up right there. And you have this for 30 minutes. You can click right on the Joy-Con to see how long you have. And just to prove this lasts for 30 minutes, here are my Pokemon levels, and I will be back when the sandwich bursts off, and we will see how much we gain. You have to be careful not to, run into any of the smaller Pokemon, but I will be back when this is over, and we will see how much I actually got. So, really quick, before you start, I do want to mention that if you get a shiny Chansey, they do know Double Edge, so you have to be very careful not to lower their HP too much, or else they will faint by recoil. So again, they know Double Edge. Be very careful if you see a shiny. Back to the video. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes. All of the Chanseys have despawned. That one naturally spawned. That wasn't there a second ago. But most of them have despawned. And, okay, now I'm like, okay, what is going on? There is no sandwich. Why are there 3? Okay, well, we'll look at the wall. Those aren't there. So, we had 30 minutes to grind. Now, I do want to mention that this also is a really good way to fill out the Pokédex, because if you have one main Pokemon that can one-shot the Chansey, and you have 5 other Pokemon that need to evolve, this is another great way to do that. That's what I did with one empty slot, and I ended up evolving 6 Pokemon, and so that's just a bonus. But let's see the levels now. That's a pretty big difference. If you couldn't tell, Corviknight was swapped out from Narcackle because he evolved and I didn't need it for the Pokédex anymore. But all of my Pokemon either evolved or learned a lot of new moves. So is a huge area for growth. And I think that this grew a lot. So this is great. This is such a good method, and I highly recommend it. So if this method worked, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna come out with more guides just like this, where I help you all make your Violet and Scarlet journey even easier. So with that said, I'm gonna run away from this flower, and I'm going to see you all in the next one.